So I've titled this spamming, muting, and flagging wars. So I wanted to cover this very, very quickly, probably under a couple of minutes. Like every other social network out there, there is issues in terms of spamming, flagging, and muting of users. So I kind of want to go over those 3 points really, really quickly. Just like on any other platform, there is spammers on here that just set up accounts and then put up a single photo and say follow me back, I'll follow you, upvoted. They have bots running that as soon as you post something, it go you get a post or a comment in your comments feed underneath your post, and it can be a little bit annoying. There is a whole initiative or series of initiatives that are happening on Steemit all of the time. I know they use AI for a lot of their firewall stuff, so I'm hoping that AI kind of trickles down to maybe on spam side and blocking of spam and spam accounts and bot accounts. Steemit in the last year has had periods of time where there has been really, really bad periods of spam, and we've had to have people in the community who have done sterling work and have spent a lot of hours per day trying to find the sources of these often bot networks of accounts that are spamming, and they're doing great work on the platform. But it is something that exists, and it might be something that you come across as you're using the platform. Another thing that I will say is that you can mute somebody. You can actually click on mute, and then you don't get anything of what they post, and you don't get anything of what they post. So that's kind of useful. It still exists. Other people can still see it in the comments field, but you don't see it, and it kind of diffuses it better than getting into some kind of flame war or kind of blocking people or voting down their stuff. I find it just easier that if you're getting into an engagement with somebody that is going somewhere you don't want it to go, it's probably just easier on both of you if you just mute that conversation or mute that user so that you don't see those updates in your feed. And then finally, the flagging wars. So there was this big massive thing happening a few months back where a couple of really, really big whales who have certain opinions about mainly people who work, who don't work, who come onto the platform and just expect rewards on it. They were flagging down lots of other accounts and people that they didn't like in the community. And I think that's something that happens on all social networks. It could happen at any time. And it is just one of those things that happens from having a decentralized network of people who everybody has an opinion on that network. And some people have more power, some more steam power than other people, which allows them to do more powerful things on the platform. So all I'm saying is that put out your best work, put out your best content. If you're going to get into a debate, a conversation with somebody, it might be better to do it off chain rather than being on a blockchain. I don't know if we really want to be just storing all of our gripes on a blockchain. Might be a good idea to set up a steemit.chat account and direct message those people and trying to alleviate those things face to face via a video chat. Maybe I would suggest appearing using that. But these things do exist on the platform. It isn't this just utopian vision of everybody's riding on white unicorns and everybody's getting paid in Steemit. There is issues and problems on the platform just like any other social platform.